Pungos, we're here with an update. As the title suggests, this isn't a good one, so buckle up. I'm going to go over all my grievances with this product since I've had it for about a week, and I've played about 3 hours. My phone has logged about 2, lots of troubleshooting, and I did have lots of fun though with the kids. However, I need to go over a number of things here before you guys decide to buy, so let's jump into it. Okay, as you guys can see, last week I played about an hour and 38 minutes, and then if we go to this week, it's about 6. Now, like I said, having played with it for 3 days and having it for about a week, I've played about 3 hours. My first gripe for the product here is when you open the box. There's no way to turn this off. There's no way to say no. Every single time you pull it out, this happens. Or I guess it doesn't. It should sing to you every single time. But I guess it doesn't. Interesting. It's weird. Okay. So it plays the music. Obviously you can hear it. It's very, very high pitched, very, very poor quality speaker. It really hurts my ears. And if you're someone who's very sensitive to high pitches like my wife, it's very, very discombobulating. This only happens when your device is not paired. So if you go ahead and go into the app, let's shut it, go into the app, have it connect, it'll actually vibrate in the box, notifying you that it is connected. It'll then, that's really weird. Okay, so you guys saw it there. It connected without opening the box. And then when I opened the box, it did it. But now, every single time it's going to do it. Or maybe when you don't have... I don't even know. There we go. It did go off. You can obviously stop this by lifting it up. No, you can't stop it. It's going to do it. So, there's something wrong inherently with the box here that I don't like. Nextly here, there's no indicator that it's charging. I don't know if it's charged or not. The only way that you can tell is by going into the Muggle devices and seeing if it's connected or not. Once you connect it, it does show you it's charged. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even show you that it's charged, as you guys can see, going into there. So, yeah, there's no glowing that it's charging. There's no indicator here on the box that it does that. One thing I do like about the box is it does interact depending on the spell that you cast. Usually the more common spells from the movies have a better animation than some of the other ones that are more obscure. They don't really interact with the box. So that's one thing that I do like about it. The next thing that I don't like here is how brittle this device is. It's made out of plastic. It's a hardened, probably polycarbonate plastic. And my issue here is, especially with Honorable, if you look, the contact points right here for this Honorable wand, look how intricate that is. It's really cool aesthetically, but when you're gripping it, it's very, very uncomfortable. And I've actually gotten a blister right here on my fingers, you can see, because of how hard you have to grip in order to maintain those contact points. As you guys know, in order to activate the wand, you have to have the 4 accelerometer points here pressed. It's got sensors in here for when you press. And the Honorable wand, it's very, very rough. And the wand actually makes... it hurts my fingers. I can do it, but after playing for 2 or 3 hours, I developed blisters because of how hard I had to squeeze it in order for the wand to activate. Let's talk about activation. The biggest issue I have with activation here is when you first connect it, set up the device, it has a very, very tough time feeling that you're holding all of the points, the contact points. The wand itself does not indicate that you've pressed less than 4 points, because once you've pressed 4 points, it'll glow blue, and that's when you can activate your spell. You have to go into the magical devices section here, and under the wand, you can see those 4 dots, And as you squeeze it, this is what I commonly get. This is how you normally hold it. This is how I've casted hundreds of spells. However, as you can see on the indicator, that first dot is not showing up until I regrip. And now it does. It's that first dot for me has such a hard time activating. And so, especially for my children, they're sitting here with two hands squeezing this thing as hard as they can, and then it activates, and then, you know, they can't cast a spell. And so literally my children shed many tears because of how frustrated they were. My little 3-year-old wanted to be able to use this and cast a spell, but she can't because of that. And obviously there's an age restriction. However, it shouldn't be strictly for this contact sensors. There's got to be a better way that they can do this. Nonetheless, that's been my biggest issue, is having all contact points be held. And you don't have to squeeze it very hard, as you can see. As I cast the spell, it goes on and off, which is fine. Now it's not going off. Usually the way that it... See, now I don't know what's happening here. It's actually... I wonder if they did an update. I'm actually really surprised at the time of this video. I can barely hold it now, and it actually goes off. In the past, I had to squeeze it incredibly strong, so I guess I might be wrong. But I'm casting spells as we're talking. I don't understand why. But now it's disconnected. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening here. Okay. Let's now go ahead and connect the device. At the very top of the screen, you have to press the connection. It's got that red dot and the line across it, but it's not... I don't know what's happening. Everything's going off here, and I'm just like activating and deactivating it. So that's another thing. It's like I'm not doing anything, and it's going off. I mean, look at... Okay. Now it's showing disconnected, but I can still... I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is crazy. And then in order to like reset it, you have to kill the app to reset it. So let's go back into the app and let it reset. It's probably going to have the sound go off again. No. Okay, it's connected again. But it's still showing the line through it. I don't understand. My next point here is that my wand is super brittle. So I was playing it with the kids, and I handed it off to one of my children, and they literally grabbed the end of the wand, went like this, and swiped, and the wand right here at its seam, it cracked. So as you can see, it's made out of very poor materials. It's coming apart right here at the seam. This was after 2 hours of use. It's manufactured very, very poorly. You can see that it's starting to break off on the tip. I don't know how to repair that, except to return it and complain about. I will make a point here. What's really cool about this is you can connect it to a bunch of series of smart devices. So if you wanted, you can actually connect to smart lights, but you only need specific smart lights. There's only 2 types of smart lights that it's compatible with, and hopefully they can push an update so that more obscure lights, especially lights that I got from Costco, that kind of are off-brand, will let you connect to. But as it stands, it's only like one type of light strip. LIFX and Philips Hue. So those are the only smart bulbs that you can connect to. And then what's also cool is you can connect to a Fire Cube or an Apple TV. And then it can cast your screen onto those devices. If you wanted to have like a light show with your friends or a duel, I think that would be really, really fun to be able to connect to your Apple TV. Dueling requires that you're on the same Wi-Fi, so I mean that's going to cost a lot of money. I mean, unfortunately, there's no online matchmaking, which I thought was unfortunate. As far as some more information here, I went into my profile. You can see that I'm level 22. I've played this quite a bit. I like how you can change your Patronus. There's a whole bunch you can choose from. I think it's great. They have some of the iconic ones, some new ones like the dragon. So doing Expecto Patronum is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and activate it, Expecto Patronum. I'm gonna go, oh crap. I wanna go into it. Okay, expected Patronum. Okay, now it's not. No, it's not. There we go. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, so now it's disconnected. I mean, this is why I have such frustration with this device. Okay, we good now? It's not deactivating. They pushed an update to this. They had to have. It is so light to the touch, the sensitivity. Now it's not deactivating. Now it's too sensitive. It's way too sensitive. I can't even. This is weird. They've pushed out an update. They had to have. It is so sensitive now. And like, usually you have to let go with your thumb, and that's how it deactivates. But right now it's like I have to let go of the entire device. And it's not even deactivating. What's happening? I wasn't ready to have these issues because off camera I have these issues, but now that it's like actually happening, it's quite ironic. And now the box is going off. Quiet you. You can't turn it off. You have to go through it. And it's so sharp in my ear, I hate it. Okay, be quiet. This is frustrating. It was working before. They must have pushed an update. Charge wand? What do you mean charge wand? So it is dying. It did die. I thought this was supposed to charge it. Does this not have a battery to charge my wand? Okay, so it is dead. Alright, whatever. I gotta charge it now. Well, this is hopefully a quick update to kind of show you here the issues that I've had with the Magic Spellcaster wand. It's fun. I had a good time with the kids, and being able to level up the gamification of it, I think is really, really fun. I will admit here that you can actually turn the device off in your pocket while it's still connected and on, and you can have the speaker, right, having a speaker in your back pocket or on your backpack or whatever, and you can cast the wand and have it all do those interactions. There are spell-specific animations that you have to be in the spell to be able to get the animation. Otherwise, it's just going to do a little bit of the sound effects as well as the light. So you don't necessarily have to be holding your phone. You can just cast a spell as long as the app is still open. You turn off your device, you can still cast it, and it's really, really cool. I had a lot of fun with this, but unfortunately, I did get a couple blisters, having issues with connectivity, and there's no indicator here as well that it's charging. It's kind of frustrating. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. I still haven't decided whether or not you should buy this. I will be sending mine back or hopefully getting a replacement because it cracked with normal use. Hopefully it's still under the return policy. With that said, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks so much. Hopefully I don't have to do another update here, but I'll let you guys know. Thanks. Bye.